Can you speak on team continuity and the absence of Draymond and other players stepping up?
Yeah, I really liked our effort tonight. This team's been through a lot of late, and I liked the way they fought. I thought they really came together in the second half, played much better, defended without fouling, and took care of the ball and gave ourselves a chance. But, weren't able to win, but I like what I'm seeing, and I think this team is going to turn it around.
In light of what happened in the last game with Klay sort of sitting out the latter part of the fourth quarter, what did you think about how he responded today?
Klay was incredible tonight, and it wasn't just the shot making. I mean, he made 6-7 passes to Loon, diving, Dario popping. He shot the shots that he should shoot, and he passed when he should pass. He just looked like himself. Obviously, he got hot, and then he hit a couple just crazy shots. But that's who he's been. Really the key when you watch Klay is he taking good shots, and is he moving the ball when people are open? And that's what I saw all night long tonight. I thought he was phenomenal.
Well, why'd you decide to go with the starting lineup change?
It felt like we needed a shift. I feel like Brandon gives us the extra playmaker on the floor in the starting lineup. Obviously, he's a great rebounder, competes, excellent defender. And then, J.K. deserves the minutes, and with Draymond out, it's a perfect time for him to step in, and it feels like a group that can really connect. And then I like being able to bring Chris and Dario off the bench to really anchor that unit. And we got a deep team. Bringing Wiggs off the bench with Moses. I mean, those guys are damn good players. So I think we're deep, and I think we're gonna make a little run here. I really believe that.
Do you feel like that's a unit, starting unit and bench, as you mentioned? Like, do you feel like you want to stick with?
I'm going to give it a look for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, this group will start the next few games, and we'll give it a good look.
How important will Brandon and Chris's just facilitating and ball handling be, especially while Draymond is out?
Yeah, I mean, it's crucial. We tried to keep two of the three on the floor the whole game with Brandon, Chris, and Steph, just to get that extra playmaker on the weak side and be able to get Steph off the ball at times. And I think the game flows when Brandon is out there. He understands the cut, the pass, the screen, the timing of it all. So he didn't shoot the ball well tonight, but I thought he played a great game. He did a lot of really good things. The fouling really hurt us in the first half. We had a good flow going, and we started fouling. We fouled, I think, 4 shooters, 1 3-point shooter. All of a sudden, they're at the line. We're walking the ball up the floor. I thought that hurt us, but we did a better job of that in the second half.
Steve, how do you see Wiggs approach that reserve role compared to when he's usually been starting? Yeah.
I thought he was great the way he approached it. He brought energy. He got on the floor for loose balls. He was guarding Kawhi out there and giving us the length and athleticism that we needed. But he handled himself beautifully because that's who Wiggs is. He's a great teammate, great pro. Not easy for him. I don't think he's ever come off the bench other than the one playoff game last year when he came back from being away. So this is not an easy time for Wiggs, but I know who he is. I know his character, and I believe in him. Thanks.
What do you think just kind of didn't allow you guys to get over the top today?
I think our fouling in the first half prevented us from a big night. And then fouling shooters. And just a tough road trip, but luckily we have a long homestand coming up, and we got a great opportunity to protect Chase Center.
You were pretty self-critical of yourself after the other night in Phoenix. How did you feel about your performance tonight? What got you going?
Just realizing how lucky I am to play this game and take the bus to Staples Center. I mean, I went to high school down here, so we used to bus to Mater Dei or St. John Bosco. So this was a different feeling, and that always brings me back to earth and makes you realize how lucky I am to still be playing the game I love.
How difficult were the last 48 hours for this team and even you individually with everything going on with Draymond?
Oh, it's tough because Draymond is a huge part of what we do, and we're going to miss him dearly. And we know he's going to come back even better, a changed person, and I miss him just as a friend, as a brother. I love him to death, and I can't wait till he comes back. And obviously there's a big hole in our team right now, but we're going to do the best we can to withstand his absence and keep playing our hardest.
Have you talked to Draymond since the suspension came down? And
I have not, but he knows what we're about. I mean, a lifelong bond has been built. It just doesn't happen. That comes from so many years of playing together and achieving greatness as well as failing. So he is going to come back, and I think he's going to just he's going to be great.
Yeah, Klay, what leaves you optimistic that he'll be on the better side of this afterwards?
Just knowing that he doesn't want to be a detriment to the team, and he knows how important he is, and we all love him, and we know he's going to come back better. That's I just like an intuition thing.
What do you think of the new starting lineup?
I mean, Brandon has been playing amazing. So is J.K., and I feel for Wiggs. I know how competitive he is. It's not the end of the world for him. I'm sure he'll be back in there before the year's over. I've been through slumps just like him. I try to encourage him. I mean, I'm going through one technically right now, not shooting up to my standards, but I will never forget how great of a player he is. I mean, not long ago he was an all-star and a champion, and I know he'll attain that level of play. It just might take a little time, but it's coming.
How crucial, Mike was talking to us today and mentioned before any big roster moves or even consider like the next 15 to 20 games, he needs to see where you guys are at. How crucial, even without Draymond, do you view this next pocket of games right now? You're heading into it at 10-14.
Not the ideal record we like, but we know we have the ability to flip it around, and I'm looking forward to just having a great homestand and going to Portland this weekend, playing in front of my family, another place where it's dear to my heart, watching the Blazers growing up and going to games with my dad. So I'm excited. I mean, if it was easy and if every year we won 65, 73 games or 50, whatever, I don't think we'd appreciate it as much. So this year I think we have time to turn around, and I'm just excited for the opportunities ahead.